Okay, so hi guys, I'm here with my bestie, Jennifer.
Hey everybody. Oh man. I'm Jennifer. Tammy's friend.
And we're actually here just to talk about our relationship. I mean, I've been in my relationship, it'll be 9 years in a couple weeks, actually. And how long have you been in your relationship?
12 years.
Wow.
12 years.
So we're just going to ask each other some questions about our relationship and give hopefully some feedback that'll help you guys if you're in a relationship or getting ready to get in a relationship. Hopefully we're some help. I think personally that I'm in a healthy relationship.
I would say so too. But every now and then, cheers.
Right. Cheers. So Jennifer.
Yeah.
Have you ever farted in front of your husband?
Unfortunately. Dairy does not get along with my stomach. And you know what? He tends to put me on the spot. You know, when we go to a restaurant and I want some,
You fart at a restaurant?
No. You know how the waiter comes and they're like, do you want any dessert? And I'm like, yes. I look at the menu and it has, some ice cream or some dairy. And he's like, I don't think you should get that.
He'll say that in front of the waiter?
Yes, and the waitress is standing there. But I'll go ahead and get it. And then later when we get home, adult things happen. And that's when my stomach activates. And, I tend to fart. No, I mean, it is a turn off for him. We just continue.
Personally, I feel like you should embrace your farts. I feel like everybody fart, and I just feel like you should let it out. And me personally, I don't tell nobody. I don't give a warning. It just happens, and it's like...
Don't do it right now, though.
I have only when I have burning. Sweets, though.
Oh, yeah, we didn't have anything sweet. Well, that wine is kind of sweet.
Hey, it's going down tonight.
No, but you shouldn't hold it in because, you could medically have some problems if you hold it in. And no one is always near a bathroom, so you have to release.
And everybody does it. What's wrong with it?
It's a level of comfort, too, with your mate. I feel like if you're able to release, then...
True.
It's a level of trust there. I don't know what that means if you're able to fart in front of somebody. Does that mean something?
I feel like you're comfortable. Some people feel uncomfortable doing it. They have to keep leaving the room. But what if your farts are like back to back and they just not going to stop? And it's like, what you going to do? Keep running out the room every time?
That's true. That is true.
Right.
It's going to bring more attention to what you're doing. So just...
And then if you let it out, you just feel better.
Yeah. Hi, it's Jennifer, and I have some questions for Tammy.
You've been here the whole time. I don't understand.
So, Tammy, how long do you think it's appropriate before you move in with someone?
Well, I'm kind of on the fence with it, only because I actually moved in with my fiancé after dating him for a year. Some people may not agree with that. Some people may feel like wait until they get married. But I moved in after a year, and luckily it did work out because we've been together for 9 years. Yeah. What about you? What do you think?
Well, myself, it's been under a year when I moved in with him. We've been together for 13 years. You get to truly learn someone when you move in with them. How messy they are, how clean they are.
Yeah.
How many utensils they use to cook a bowl of grits. Why? Seriously.
I can agree with you on that. The house will be completely clean. I'll have clothes in a certain area. I have shoes in a certain area, and he'll still come home and put things where he wants them to be.
Exactly.
And it drives me crazy. It's like a pet peeve of mine. However, the good outweighs the bad. I don't mind a little junky here and there. Sometimes I'll just... it'll overwhelm me and I'll just throw all his stuff on his head. But that's just part of a relationship.
Or have a glass of wine.
Have a glass of wine. Yeah, so,
But yeah, you definitely get to learn a person truly by
living with them. I think it's good, especially if you want to know who you're dealing with before you get married.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's almost like we are married. We have all the bills, all the responsibilities.
Exactly.
And we get to know each other on a more intimate level.
Yeah, and then honestly, no relationship is perfect. And when you have issues with the household as far as cleaning, as far as organization and, getting things all together.
And then you have kids, and they come in the picture.
It's good to have disagreements to get it on the right page. So that discussion, that open conversation, just to get on the right page, it's always good. It's healthy.
And then when you first start living with that person, you kind of work out all those kinks. Is this person somebody that I can be with long term? I know moving in is a huge step, but when you do move in with that person, you can find out if you truly, truly like that person, if you can see yourself with that person long term for many and many years. It's kind of hard to determine that when you're living in separate homes. And some people are traditional and they do wait until they get married and then they figure out, you know what? My way of living and the way I grew up and my style and my values are completely different from his, and that can actually cause conflict. But if you move in with that person, not promoting it, because some people don't want to, but if you move in with that person before you get married, you can actually work out all those kinks and kind of figure out if this is the right person, if we can make it work, and if I want to be with this person long term. Yeah.
So Tammy, I have a cousin. She wants to know what's the time frame you can put on a relationship as far as going to the next level.
Okay. Well, what I tell most people is that you're really trying to get to know that person within like the first 3 months to see if everything is kind of stable, see if it's moving in the right direction, to see if he's actually showing you that he really likes you, or she's showing him that she really likes him. During that stage, a lot of times people can put on this like facade to act like somebody that they're not. Try to, really be fake, trying to impress the other person or trying to run game. During those 3 months, you can tell if that person is serious or not. Once you reach that 3-month mark, then that's when you can determine if you're ready to take it to the next level. So after 3 months, you should be ready to get into an actual relationship. Within that 3 months, nobody should be meeting this person that you're dating because you don't know if it's going to be serious, if it's going to be long term. You just don't know, right? So after the 3 months, you should make a determination if you're going to make it official. And then after that, then they can meet maybe a best friend, maybe a couple of friends.
Maybe your pet turtle.
Yeah, that's another good one. So after 3 months,
pet turtle. I'm just saying.
I mean, I got a cat named Eugene. He's like 40 pounds, but I mean, he's a Persian, a Himalayan Persian. Anyway, after 3 months, you should be in a relationship, and then you should meet maybe some really close friends.
Right.
And then
people important to you, right?
People important to you. Maybe just the friends. And after 6 months, you should be meeting family, mom, dad, parents, because you're moving into long term. So it's kind of like having a baby those first 3 months.
Yeah.
They're infants. The relationship is an infant. So you want to protect it. You want to nurture it. You want to keep it away from people that can taint the relationship or, especially if you're dating a guy. You don't want your friends to like attack him and ask him 8 million questions and run him away or say something embarrassing about you. So you don't really want anybody to meet him within those first 3 months. Yeah. After the 3 months, he can start meeting people and you should be able to start meeting some of his family. If you guys are still calling each other friends after 6 months.
But you know what? That's a good term. A lot of people nowadays, they say that's just my friend. That's my friend. It's really their boyfriend or girlfriend.
But what if the guy don't want to commit? they may not want to commit.
That's true.
And they may be stringing a girl along. They may be getting all the benefits
Action.
and not wanting to commit.
They're getting skin on skin.
Exactly, which means they can still talk to other girls because that's not my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Exactly. So after 3 months, you want to get that commitment on lock. After 6 months, he should be meeting family. You guys are moving in the right direction. And then after a year, hey, sky's the limit. And the person can only portray to be somebody that they're not for so long.
Girl,